Trading the foreign exchange market carries high risk and may not be suitable for all investors trading on margin. Utilizing leverage can carry an even higher level of risk that can lead to a complete loss of investment funds. So before deciding to trade the foreign exchange market or using any of our software alert products, you should carefully and diligently consider your personal investment objectives, level of experience, and risk tolerance. There is a possibility that you could potentially sustain significant loss. You should not invest any capital or trade that you cannot afford to lose. It is your responsibility to be aware of and understand all risks associated with foreign exchange trading and to seek professional advice from an independent certified financial advisor if you have any doubts. Auvoria Prime does not exercise trading authority over your trades. You and you alone exercise discretionary trading authority over every trade.
Welcome to this call. Again, thank you guys for coming on this affiliate call. And I wanted to give everyone a leadership today, right? So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Calvin Fraser. I've been in the industry of network marketing for going on 8 years now. And honestly, it's been the best decision of my entire life. And when we're talking about an affiliate call, we all have our stories, and stories is what got other people to believe in themselves, to be able to get involved themselves in an opportunity like network marketing, right? And being that the time that I was a network marketer is the time that I was in college. It was a mindset shift that I had to take an approach on, realizing that my certain situation that I was in wasn't where I really found my destination to be. So what we're gonna be talking about when it comes to our leadership is understanding your destination and your freedom number. And I apologize in advance, guys. My webcam is not working, so you will not be able to see my face. But what we're going to be talking about is our destination and our freedom number. Why is your destination important? If you don't know where you're going, you don't know how to get there, right? So you have to know where you're going in life. So at that time, I realized that in my situation that I knew that there was something different. And when I got exposed to the information and found out that network marketing was an industry that was creating multiple six-figure earners and seven-figure earners, I decided that I wanted to make that chance and take that chance on myself. But one thing I always had to learn for myself over time is that you cannot chase money or income. The moment that you chase the income, the moment that you failed in your affiliate business with Auvoria Prime, period. Let me tell you why. When you chase the income, it has no value, right? What is money? Money just a piece of paper, some digital currencies, whatever the case may be, whatever it means to you. It's just things that you have to use to it's something that you have to use to transact for goods and services, right? But when you talk about freedom, when you have that mindset, you see, telling yourself the right things adjust your mindset and your energy in order for you to be able to capitalize on getting people involved. People don't realize that energy is key in order for you to get other people involved, right? You would wonder why, how am I able to talk to this person, the same person that you talked to, and they was able to take advantage of the opportunity with me? Because my energy is different, right? So when you stop chasing the income, you won't seem so anxious to get everybody in and get somebody involved, right? You have to chase freedom. So that's why I have the freedom number. What is that number in your life that will change your whole situation, that you know if you reach that number that you pick, if you reach that number, it will change your whole life? What is that freedom number, right? So at that time, I realized that network marketing was a key thing to change in my life. And my freedom number at that time was what everybody's freedom numbers at that time, 10K a month. 10K a month. I'm like, I wanted 10K a month. And when I finally was able to hit 10K a month, I realized that I sold myself short. Let me tell you why I sold myself short. I sold myself short because that's all I was asking for. So everything I did up until that point was to work towards 10K. I didn't do everything else to get to that point. And what I want you guys to know is that success requires growth. And I hope you guys are taking notes. And of course, if you're watching this on a replay and a recording, I want you guys to take some serious notes, because I'm going to put on some key things. When we talk about leadership, right, we're talking about a mindset shift too as well. We're going to do the mental and the physical. Right now, we're going to work on your mental aspect of getting your mindset correct in order for you to build your business on an elite level. So you have to know where you want to be, and you have to be intentional about it. But what you guys have to realize that success requires growth. Most people look at other people's success and feel like they have to be at that person's level right there and right now, and that's it. You don't realize that you have to go through the steps, right? Sometimes one thing I heard on another call before was you have to try some things out. You have to try success, right? You have to do the things necessary for you to become successful, right? So I want you guys to write down success requires growth. Don't rush yourself in the process. You have to put in the proper work. You have to put in the proper work. So success requires growth. So I hope you guys are staying with me. Again, we're working on your mindset because you cannot put in work unless you do the mental and the physical. There's two sides to your brain, right? So we have to work the mental side and we have to work the physical side. So success requires growth. So now when you're looking at the company, right? And this is for an affiliate call. So we're talking about how to get to the income, how to get to the money, how to get to the bag, right? So we talk about where you want to be. If you're on this call right now, or you're watching the recording, and you do not know the rank requirements for each rank, then you're doing something wrong. You're definitely doing something wrong. How can you know that you want to build this business really big if you don't know the numbers required for you to get to your destination, right? So if you don't know those things, you cannot get to your destination. There is no destination. So you have to reverse engineer everything. So you see how we get to that mind shift, right? I created a vision board for myself, and on my vision board, I have the top 3 highest ranks, 250, 150, right? Those are the top destination is 250. I got to aim for the stars and land in the clouds, right? I have to do that. So what I want you guys to realize is that you could pick any number, any rank. And what is the definition of any? Any is used to refer to one or some of a thing or number of things, no matter how much or how many. So my biggest mistake when I came to becoming, to starting my affiliate journey is I thought too small. I could have thought bigger, right? So when you think about any, so I'm gonna write that definition down. I want you guys to write it down. Any means is used to refer to one or some of a thing or number of things, no matter how much or how many. So that is key. So when I think about the compensation plan, I'm thinking about the top of the compensation plan. So what I want you guys to do, again, if you're watching this on a recording, same thing as the same people that's watching on the call. I want you to have a piece of paper out. Everyone that hops on these type of calls, I want you guys to know that taking notes in your phone or mental notes is not going to work. Actually writing it on a piece of paper will embed it in your memory. So what I want you guys to do is write down that number, any. My any number is legacy 250. I want legacy 250. I want 250K a month. That's what I want. And I want you to write it down. And I want you to look at that number. Look at that number. Look at that number and imagine yourself. Imagine yourself being at that rank. What it would feel like for me personally right now, I'm talking about 250. I will imagine myself being at 250,000 a month. How would it make me feel? How could it change my circumstances? How could it get me out of my situation? How could it further my wealth within my family? What can $250,000 a month do for me? And what I want you to do is when you think about it, I want you to just look at it and I want you to smile at what already happened, right? Seeing it every day allows you to start thinking about it. So I want you to have that number every single place around the house. It could be in your room. It could be in your bathroom, right on your glass, on your glass mirror. It could be on your laptop, on your phone. Every single day, you have to see that number. Thinking about it makes it real, making it an obsession in your mind. when you make this a dominant part of your life, this becomes no-brainers. I promise you. When you allow this to become a dominant force in your life, this will become a no-brainer to you. See, reason being is because imagine being in an environment to where everyone, of course, they say like if you're around 5 people and they're all broke and you're the 6th one, you're going to be broke too as well. Imagine putting yourself in that situation to where you created your own environment of everything that you want in your life, right? Everything that you want in your life. So if you put in it everywhere and you visualizing it every day, it becomes real. Your environment fuels your belief system. You have to try success sometimes. We are a product of our own environment. So that's a key thing. We are a product of our own environment. And I hope you guys are staying with me. We're working on the mentor right now. So we are a product of our own environment. One key thing that I made a mistake on when I came into the industry again was that I wasn't a product of my environment. And I have a little story. I have a story when I had a mentor back in 2015. And I was asking him, how do I get to 20K a month? And that was my rank goal that I wanted to achieve. How do I get to 20K a month? And he told me, when you go to an event, what is the key thing that you see people doing? I said, okay, well, the top leaders. I said, well, they're all sitting in front of the room. So what do you have to do in order for you to achieve success? I guess I have to sit in front of the room. He said, no. I said, then what? He said, you understood that the leaders sat in front of the room, but observation is the key to success. But the other half of it is applying everything that you learned. That was mind-blowing to me. A simple situation, a simple answer like that was key to change my whole perspective on how I operate in this industry. There's a lot of people that are so excited that's watching this affiliate training or on this affiliate training that go to these events that are all pumped up. Yeah, we're gonna do this. They told me this, they told me that. But you go back home and that dopamine runs out, and then what? See, when it comes to achieving that next level of success as an affiliate, it has to be a dominant force in your life, what you want and what you are trying to accomplish and what do you want to do, right? So if I'm seeing that there's certain leaders doing certain specific things, I'm going to have to figure out what it is in the business that they are doing and not doing that you could capitalize on, right? So if I saw, for example, if I see certain affiliates putting up certain posts on their Facebook page, right? Because every different social media platform has their different algorithms, right? And Facebook is one of my favorites because you could be a little bit more professional, but still have a little funny edge and still do whatever you need to do on your timeline, because it doesn't, as long as you create this certain specific content, it won't look spammy. See, coming up in the industry, when I got that information, I started to now figure out, okay, what are the top affiliates doing? I made sure I added every single last one of the top affiliates on Facebook and in social media, period. I want to see what are they doing marketing tactic wise that I could emulate, but not copy, right? You don't want to copy every single thing. You want to put your own swag in it. That's what I want to call it. What can I do? So for example, for somebody like myself, I put specific posts and they create specific habits on my timelines. It's a mixture of personability, because you don't want to be a spammer on Facebook. The worst thing that you could do within network marketing is to blast people about your opportunity online all day in a spammy way. What I realized that there's a lot of individuals that are very methodical with the way they post and how they do certain things, right? And even to this day, there's certain leaders like Dante, Derek, a couple other people, Mike Sancho, a lot of other people that create different posts. And I look at it and I'm like, you know what can I take away from that in order for me to have my own personability on my page? I still want to be able to duplicate that. If I see this post getting a lot of engagement, how can I get that same engagement? Of course, we're going back to success requires growth. So don't be upset if you don't see results right away, right? The key thing on Facebook, right? The key thing on Facebook, if you're watching this, is finding new people on your timeline from the old people that you already have. Do your own personal research. One thing I like to tell everyone is a lot of affiliates are very handicapped, right? You see, when you have information, some of you guys you need to get fed every single last detail in order for you to succeed, right? That's not the case. If you heard of the statement, success leaves clues, you will know that once you have a clue, it's up to you now to go figure out the rest, right? How to solve the problem. So what you need to do is go on YouTube University and find different aspects, like different tools that you could potentially use. So I'm not going to give you guys every single last tool that you could use, but I'm going to point you in the right direction. So on Facebook, especially if you have over 5,000 friends, this is for you people, go find an application that can remove friends that won't get you blocked on Facebook, right? And then from there, what you want to do is you want to find out what are the places that you're trying to target. What are the people that you want to, get involved into your business? So now this is me watching other individuals, what they're doing, and I'm understanding like, how can I get a different view on my Facebook page? If you realize on Facebook, the algorithm's a little different. And the same thing with Instagram. The more people that you add, for example, I will go to the search box. I know that I want to build an international business. So I know that there's key countries, key states maybe in here that I want to build to as well. But if we're talking about international, key countries that I want to build. And obviously too as well, there's some leaders that you probably just got involved into this business and you guys don't have a lot of mutual friends. The key thing to creating a new friends list on your Facebook page is finding somebody that is a leader in this business, right? Or have some type of influence that doesn't have a lot of mutual friends as you. Why is that very important? Because now when you go to their comments, right? You're going to go to their comments or any pictures that they got the most engagement, and you're going to start adding those individuals. So if your person has 5,000 followers, make sure you delete most of your what's it called, friends list that are not engaging with your content, right? You have to understand when you become an affiliate, you become a creator. You have to think about this business as your own store. And what you're doing with your store is you're making sure that you have the right foundation so that you could create other store managers. You have other store managers that's up and coming, right? But you have your assistant store managers. You have a whole bunch of assistant store managers in your business, but you have to create a situation and an environment for them to be successful so you can move on, right? So you have to have these things, these little nuances, these little things that I'm telling you guys is duplicatable. That's how you create a successful business. See, most of you guys will watch a call and try to tell people what to do based off of what you saw and not what you did. That's not duplicatable. So everything that I'm telling you guys is what you can duplicate, right? And something that I did. So what I would do, I would go on that person's comments and their pictures, and I will find people that's actually commenting, engaging, and I will start, all the people that liked that post, I will follow all of them. For the most part, on Facebook, it's a little easier. There's not a lot of bots liking people's page. So when you add all those people, so now I'm adding somebody, a leader, and I went to their comments and I went to their like section, I added all those people. Now you're gonna have people that are gonna become suggested friends, right? So why is it key to have those specific posts on your page? Go to different leaders' page and see how they're posting, is because that's gonna create exposure in your business, right? So what we talked about, desire is the starting point of all achievement. If you desire it, it will happen. And again, it goes back to being a dominant force in your life. And then we're gonna write this down. I want you guys to write this down. Work is the mental or physical effort in order to achieve ago. So as you can see, I'm giving you guys the mindset, but we have to go to the physical. So what is our key thing that we're trying to do, right? In Auvoria Prime as an affiliate, we want to become rising stars. And that is Visionary 500. We want to become rising stars, right? And I'm about to give you guys a little short road map to success. I did this training with some of my affiliates before, and it was really long. So I'm trying to shorten it down right now for you guys so you can get the concept and understand how to develop your business. Because again, once we get in the mental, now we have to go to the physical. But it comes back down to key things that I said: destination. If you don't know where you're going, you won't know how to achieve your goal. So we're gonna create the roadmap to success for Rising Star. And the first thing, in order for you to hit Rising Star, is become a visionary. So visionary, that's the main rank. What is a visionary? A visionary is a person that came into the business that has the product themselves. I know that as an affiliate, we understand that it is not required for us to have the customer package. But how can you build your business and duplicate great habits in your business if you're not a product of your product? So that's something for you guys to think about. You want to make sure that you have the product yourself. If you're going conservative, you're able to show realistic results to other individuals, right? See, at the end of the day, when you have actual proof of the things that people need to see, your conviction level raises, right? So you'll be able to share what you want to share with other individuals to come into the business. It is so difficult to share. Like if I have a product that I got, right? If I tell somebody, hey, get Gearbox, and I never used it before, how can I even express the same enthusiasm as somebody like Tyler or Dante that actually use it on a day-to-day basis as them? You won't be able to get that person involved into the community, right? So you have to be able to test out the products, use the products. It's fortunate that we have a marketplace to where we have an access pass that allows you to interchange through different products. So you have the opportunity to test out different products, right? As an affiliate, the key thing, especially if you're trying to be a super affiliate, right? The key thing is getting the product yourself, going on demo for 30 days, and on a week-to-week basis, test out each product. Understand how it works. Understand how the settings work. Understand how it operates. Get familiar with those products. And after that, you figure out your select product. Of course, we have access passes. So as an affiliate, you have to decide what you want to do. I'm going to create perfect habits and make sure that I'm going platinum. Of course, that's for my super affiliates, right? We're talking about levels. There's levels to this, and success requires growth. Just because I did that doesn't mean that you have to do it yourself. But you have to understand there's levels in order for you to achieve, in order for you to attract other people. You can't push people past the belief that they're ready to see, right? So when it comes to getting visionaries in your business, the question is, how many pioneers with vision can you create? I'm gonna repeat that again. When it comes to getting visionaries in your business, how many pioneers with vision can you create? So how many pioneers with vision can you create? And what is the definition of pioneer? To develop or be the first to use or apply a new method, area of knowledge, or activity. So what is a pioneer? I'm about to write it down for you guys because I want you guys to take key notes. Key notes. We're in the mindset still. We're getting to the physical. We're getting the roadmap to success. We have to understand in order for us to have visionaries in our business, we have to find pioneers with vision. It's a key thing. That's going to be able to bring debt into your business. So pioneer, to develop or be The first to use or apply a new method, area of knowledge, or activity. So that's very powerful. You want pioneers in the business, but you have to be a pioneer first so you could create vision in others. People have to seek success and leadership in you in order to see it in themselves. I'm going to repeat that again. You have to be a pioneer first before you could create vision in others, right? You have to be a pioneer first in your business in order for you to create vision in others. People have to see success and leadership in you in order to see it in themselves. So when you create great habits, right? When you create great habits, it puts you in a position for you to have something that you could really tell your team to follow. It takes 266 days to create a new habit, right? It takes 64 days to make it permanent. How many of you guys are willing to be consistent for a whole full year in your business in order for you to achieve your success and beyond that, right? How many of you guys are that serious about your business? If you're not convicted about this, you won't be able to build your business. I promise you, it's very difficult to build your business with a lack of conviction in your business. So we have to think about what we have here. See, the reason why being a product of the product is key, because when I'm talking to somebody, you have to understand that we're talking to people that need this. We understand when it comes to business, you have to understand that you're solving a problem, right? And the reason why a lot of people fail in their marketing is because they try to target audiences that they're selling something that doesn't solve their personal problem, right? So when we're talking about weight loss products, there's a specific group of people that you have to talk to. When you're talking about coffee, there's a specific people you have to talk to. You're talking about credit, there's a specific people that you have to talk to, right? So what is the key thing that sets us aside with the Auvoria Prime and make us very, very, very capable of being elite in this industry? We have a product that solves a problem that right now, in this current state of where we're living in this time, it is very difficult for people to get money, right? They have a lack of information and they have a lack of income. Information to get to the money. And we have both, right? So when you understand, see, a lot of you guys have to stop overcomplicating what it is that we are offering. And a lot of you guys have to understand, you have to tone it down a bit too as well. We are talking about a product, an infrastructure that we have at Auvoria Prime, products that could change people's generational wealth, right? Potentially, if they utilize the products the right way and if they take advantage of our program to be able to share the opportunity, right? So when I'm talking to somebody about this, because I'm so convicted about what I'm doing, because this is a dominant force in my life, I understand that everyone around me has a specific problem, right? We have a lack of income. And there's some people, right, that have a bad experience in Forex. So they need a tool like this. There's somebody that has no knowledge in Forex. They could potentially need a tool like this too as well. Forex is not for everyone, right? But for the people that are looking, it could potentially be for them. We have people that have a lack of income that are trying to find different ways to make some extra income. So now when I'm talking to somebody, the conversation is so simple. The conversation it flows so naturally sometimes that, you know, every given time, like even at the yesterday when I was in my Lyft, coming back from that phenomenal event that we had in Atlanta, back to Houston, Texas, the guy was just having a simple conversation. He approached me. Everyone is always looking. You have to understand. But when you have the proper energy, people are going to seek it through you. Something about him made him feel like, something about me made him feel like he wanted to talk to me. So he was asking me like, how was my day? How was my trip? Whatever case may be. And then he begins to talk about his problem. He did not realize that he's talking to a serial marketer. He's like, you just told me that you have a problem that, you know, you're driving Lyft. I promise you guys, if you drive Lyft in the States, is probably the easiest people that you could potentially get as leads. I promise you that. And taxi drivers, people in the restaurants too as well, easy people to talk about, because we have to understand, when you have the understanding, awareness, remember I told you, awareness is key. If you are aware of your environment, you understand how you can solve the problem in that area. So now this Lyft driver is talking to me about how his situation was terrible. Not once did I mention Auvoria Prime's name and go into details about each product name and what they could do. But what I did tell them is that, you know, at the end of the day, there's individuals out here that, like yourself, that need a better way. And I'm in the financial markets right now. Have you heard about it? He said, nah. I said, have you ever traveled before? He said, yes. I said, exactly. When we went to the airport, you saw the big sign that says foreign exchange. When you go to different countries, you are exchanging your currency. And all that means is that at different times and different places within that country that you're in, price will be different. So when you come back to the specific country that you came from, your money will be either more or less. That's Forex in real life. But that sounds complicated to you, right? I said, yeah, it kind of does. But this is why we have the platform that we're a part of. We provide top of the notch education, as well as tools that make this process very easy for somebody like yourself that is interested in it. He said, you know what? That's crazy that you said that. I've been looking to invest. I said, you see, perfect. So what I'm going to do is, because I don't want to get into too much details about the opportunity, what I could do is send you a video, and then from there, get back. We're going to set up a call, and we're going to have a conversation. So take my number down real quick. I did not bring up or overcomplicate what it is that I'm doing. But now this gets down to my key point. Exposure, 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 I'm gonna keep saying exposure. A lot of people in this business say, I talked to everybody. I did everything I needed to do to get everybody in my business. No, you didn't. Gary Vee said it yourself. If nobody knows who you are, nobody's gonna buy what you're selling, period. So one key thing that I did, and I'm gonna give you guys, and the thing is, I'm gonna say this respectfully because I still haven't seen anybody done yet. I will give you guys all the sauce and you guys still won't go in the kitchen and cook up. I promise you, right? So the key thing is, what are you gonna do with this information that I'm about to give to you? YouTube is that bridge gap. So as you can see, everything that I'm doing flows. I'm not saying that you only have to build your business online, but you have to set the parameters to have a full running operation. When you become an affiliate, you become a creator and you become head of operations in your business. You become a creator as an affiliate, you become a head of operations in your business. So you have to have key things set into place. How much more credible did he feel that I was, the fact that when he got his video, it was me speaking on it, right? So what you guys have to understand is that we have to have some action-taking activities. Action-taking activities. See, the things that make you uncomfortable in network marketing is the things that make you successful. I'm gonna say that again. The things that make you uncomfortable in what you're doing in network marketing is the things that make you successful. See, I was an individual that would never even do a call like this before. I will shut it down, try to be in the back end and say, you know what? I may go on the call, I may say the wrong, I don't know, because I'm nervous. People fear talking in front of a whole bunch of people than dying. And I was one of those individuals. But you see, when you understand your imperfections, you could work on it. Again, when it comes to building your business, is a mental and physical thing. So you see, the fear of not doing the things necessary is a mental thing. So when you start to adjust your mentality, you will loosen up in order for you to do the certain things needed to further your business. And one thing that you need to do is YouTube. Again, remember, I'm gonna tell you guys things that I actually did. I don't share things that's not duplicatable. I don't flaunt me showing thousands of dollars and say, hey, join my business because I made thousands of dollars. No, I show people what's possible. See, the thing is, people think that showing people the end result gets people attracted to your business. People want to see the journey. A lot of you guys want to show people the end results, and you're so hyped to show people that this works like this, instead of showing them that this is how you get to this. That allows people to have a realistic expectation for themselves to do it. You don't realize that in business that you scare people off when you give them unrealistic expectations because they don't see them themselves. Again, being aware. We understand what the problem is. So if you understand what the problem is, you understand that you have to be sensitive to those things. So YouTube is very key. YouTube is going to be key to your business. Reason being is because you have to understand, as an affiliate, and I know a few of you guys are going to watch it, so only a few of you guys are going to take this advice and understand that this is going to be a key to probably finding your breakthrough within this business. A year ago, I told myself, when I started Auvoria Prime, because I knew that it was about to be here long term, we had everything in place. We did everything possible to make sure that we was going to be here for 10 plus years. I said, you know what? By default, they always say it, you want to be paddling before the wave starts. I was paddling way before the wave started. I created videos. Why did I join Auvoria Prime? And the key thing too as well, before you drop any YouTube videos, make sure you send it to compliance@auvoriaprime.com. When you upload your video, upload it on unlisted or private, send it to compliance@auvoriaprime.com, and Mariska will get to you and tell you what's the key things that you need to say or not say in your business if it's in compliance. But even before that, you want to make sure that you're going through the compliance rules in the back office, and it will be updated on what we can or cannot do to as well, right? So YouTube is going to be a key way out. Once I discovered that, once I understood and got the proper videos out there, I started creating as much content as possible. Exposure was key. What is Auvoria Prime? How to close a sale in your business. What's it called? How can Auvoria Prime change my life? I got even creative. Remember I told you, as an affiliate, you become a creator. So I started doing interviews with some of my teammates. If we met up at a retreat, I did an interview with them and I posted on there. People want to see relatability. They want to see actual real people doing what you're doing. And you have to understand, because the company is heading to momentum, a year later, because I put all those videos out and consistently post videos, which I could have done more and I could still do more. This past 3 weeks, if you saw my name on the leaderboard, I did not talk to any one of those people. Those are all people that randomly enrolled for my YouTube video, and they said, I saw your videos multiple times, and because I saw your face multiple times, I felt comfortable joining with you. Exposure. We live in a world where they expose things to us in our subconscious mind every single day. So that gets us to buy certain things. Whether it's people seeing the big M all day, every day, they want to buy McDonald's. Same thing with Chick-fil-A. Same thing when you go to the grocery. Everything is like people see it so much, they end up just walking in there and buying it, right? So when you have a lot of content out there on YouTube, people are already looking, because we don't want people in our business that's not looking. We're not here to convince, right? We're sorting through those people. We're here to get people, we're getting people that's already looking. So when you create the content necessary to do that, people will come into your business. And go on my YouTube channel too as well if you want to, and you can see the types of videos that I created. Again, understanding, my mentor told me, what is that affiliate did, the affiliate top leaders did in order for them to be where they're at. But understanding and applying that information, right? I went on other people's channels, I took their description, I went and did the extra step. That's what sets the difference of somebody that wants to be 500 a month or 100,000+ a month. What are you doing that others are not doing? And there's people that's not doing a lot, right? So I'm gonna just leave that alone for right now. Understand that YouTube is the key thing to building your business, because it's gonna correlate together. So now me giving him that YouTube video sets a situation to where now I set an appointment, and now because he lives in my city, we could do belly to belly meetups, right? And that's gonna be home events. We're gonna take it old school. I know it's COVID-19, but for different individuals, people that really need, again, we're not convincing anybody. People that really need this, they're gonna do everything necessary to get to where they need to be with this, period. Trust me. So even if you're place where you at, country, city, state, is limited on how much people you could actually have in your location, whether it's a small event space or what is your home, because most people probably don't want people in their house. You still have no reason not to be able to talk to 2 to 3 people within that time frame in your house. I remember when I first started in the industry, the one thing that was able to blow my business up is that I always had people in like clockwork, whether it was a small group of 3, 2, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I always had time slots to where I actually met up belly to belly with different individuals. You see, you want to use everything in your arsenal, right? Everything in your arsenal. For everyone globally knows about LeBron James. See, the reason why everybody loves LeBron James and Michael Jordan too as well is because they're well-rounded players on every aspect on what they could do. So as an affiliate, you want to be able to be well-rounded on every aspect of everything that you could do in your business in order for you to grow your business. If you're only building on Facebook, you're not going to find success in your business. If you're only building on posts on Instagram, you're not going to find success in your business. If you're only doing YouTube, you can't sit around and expect people to just pop in a YouTube video and find it, right? No, it's not going to happen. So you have to add things to your arsenal in order for you to be able to achieve higher success. So the home events are going to be key things, small meetings. You have to start and spark small fires in order for you to have a big fire pit in all aspects. You have to live in momentum. You have to live in momentum. If you're not living in momentum, your business as an affiliate will fail. The moment you stop being consistent within your business, you fail. Because energy, again, we're going back to key things. Energy is real. When people feel that energy, there's people that, what I do, so now we talk about YouTube, we talk about home events, and what we're going to do is we're going to take these things online. Again, imagine now if I start posting things on my Instagram now and in my Facebook stories. See, I'm going back to bring everything full circle. I'm using all my resources in one, having a full-fledged operation because I'm going back to the key thing, exposure. I want people to see it in all angles. I want them to get it from everywhere. So now I'm posting my home events on my stories online, whether you're using TikTok, whatever the case, be creative. But we talk about Instagram, using it, putting it up there, and now people are seeing, okay, this guy, I didn't show any money, I didn't talk about results, but I showed people that there's something going on at this very moment. I show people that something's going on. So now I'm exposing people to my business from doing something that I'm doing belly to belly online to those different individuals. Another key thing that would allow you guys to find success is for my action takers that really feel like they don't want to use the resources within the back office. But we're talking about the new average user. If you're a new person that came into this business as an affiliate and need the resources, Auvoria is a very phenomenal resource that you guys can utilize yourself in order for you to grow your business. But the one key thing is that you want to, again, you're a creator as an affiliate. You do not want to just send out a Auvoria link, right? So what you guys have to do is you have to understand in your business, you have to invest a little bit of time and extra money as an affiliate. Sometimes people come into business think, all I have to do is spend $10 and that's it. No, you might have to spend a little more depending on how much you're trying to achieve. What is that any number that you're trying to get to? What is this any number? Depending on that any number, it's gonna require a certain specific type of work, right? So what I want you guys to do is go to GoDaddy. GoDaddy.com. For everybody that never used GoDaddy.com, if you type in GoDaddy 99 cents promo, you'll be able to get a GoDaddy domain and be able to attach your Auvoria Prime link to your GoDaddy domain. See, when it comes to creating a domain, you want to be creative. Like one of my what's it called? Domain names was Become a Walking ATM. You know, stuff like that, different things, celebrity bank accounts. Like, of course, you don't have to use those, but this is different ideas that I thought of. So it makes people attracted enough to click your link, right? So when you do those things, it makes people attracted to click your link. Again, this is called market research. When you're an affiliate, you have to understand, I have to expose people, but how do I get people to engage in what it is that I am doing? So creating your GoDaddy, getting your GoDaddy domain allows you to do something else. Create business cards. How easy is it if you have a business card with the actual domain, no long link, but a simple domain on there, or even attach it. If you guys, again, use YouTube University, find your local resources to make this happen. I'm giving you information. It's up to you to go out there and put in the pot and cook up, right? I'm giving you all the seasoning. Go cook it up. But how easy is it for you to get a QR code directly to your website, or even the actual domain on your business card? And when you have that small conversation, you can give that person your business card. Give that person your business card. When you're going out to eat and you give a tip to a waitress, leave your business card there. Leave your business card here. Go to get a haircut, leave your business card there. Have your, finding different creative ways. I know a lot of people used to do drop cards too as well. There's even key things, if you're in the United States, I don't know how it is international, postal service. So you literally could go to the post office, guys, and give them, you have your whole template layout. They have the actual stamp on it too, as well, they can stamp it and it gets sent out to people in your area. All you have to do is pay a small fee in order for you to do that. Key things. These are all action taken. Remember, we were doing the mental. Now we are on the physical. So now you can use postal services in order for you to grow your business too as well, right? So I'm going to end it right here. I just wanted to give you guys a small nuance on what is necessary. The key things you have to understand when it comes to having a leadership. When it comes to having a leadership, you have to understand your destination and what is your freedom number. And never forget, success requires growth. As long as you're consistent, everything, that destination, that any number that you pick will come to pass. It's just a matter of when will it happen. You have to understand that you have to make this a dominant force in your life. It has to be dominant. If it's not dominant, it won't mean anything to you or anyone else. Exposure is key to your business. Understanding that you are a creator and you are an operational manager to your own store. What you're trying to do is create other people to have their own stores and you have full operation because you created a whole system that duplicates. So do things yourself, utilize it, and you'll be able to duplicate it amongst your team. You can't tell your team members, affiliate members, what they can do if you haven't done it yourself. And having action-taking activities. Watching mindset videos all day is not going to grow your business, but capitalizing on things that could create momentum in your business will help you grow your business. That's why you have to live in momentum. And I just want to give you guys just a little, I'm not going to give you all the sauce because you guys have to understand that everything that I learned, I researched, I watched and exposed. I gave you guys a hint on what you guys need to do. Now it's time for you to understand. And I'm gonna give you one good gem too as well for Instagram before we get off this call. Instagram. If you want to expose your business on Instagram too as well, posting a lot of stories is key. The key thing with Instagram is getting to 10,000 followers. However you got to do it, get there because it will allow you to do swipe ups in your story. Swipe ups will help you get engagement in your on your websites when using Auvoria or your own actual website. For people that want to actually create their own funnels, you could go on clickfunnels.com, create your own funnels. You are a creator. Again, you could watch what other people are doing and figure out how you could do it better or duplicate it and make it your own. So when you go on Instagram, you put a lot of stories in. The same concept with Facebook. All you have to do is go on Instagram, go to your search box, go to people or even locations. If I want to put Africa, Asia, Philippines, Thailand specifically, find people that are influencers on there. And what you want to do is not add people that are actually liking their content. So now if I want to go to Africa and I want to get people from Africa in my business, I'm going to find people in Africa. I'm going to find somebody that is not super popping. It's like have a whole bunch of followers, but somebody that probably has anywhere between 1,000 to 3,000 followers that has real engagement of people actually commenting. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to add them as friends. When I add them as friends, they're going to start to have their friends become my suggested friends, and I'm going to start to become suggested friends to their friends. Now I have people in Africa adding me. Bonus tip. So again, thank you guys for coming on this call. If you're watching this replay, I hope it done you justice on how to build your business. Make sure if you're watching this replay, in the comment below, if it's on YouTube, make sure you comment that this actually helped you be able to establish yourself in this business. You have to understand, when it comes, again, to building your business, you are a creator. Things are not going to be done in an orthodox way. You have to be very unorthodox in how you do certain things. You see, a lot of people won't tell you that they build their business like this. You see, sometimes you could offer different value points on why would somebody want to be able to join your business? What value can you bring to them? Do you know how to do Facebook ads? Yes. So now when you talk to a leader, I know how to do Facebook ads. So I can provide your team with different resources on how to be able to grow the business online using paid ads. You see, but if you don't have that skill set, go learn it. Be resourceful, and you'll be able to attract the top leaders too as well. Doesn't matter how much income that you have, as long as you're an expert at things that people are not in, you'll be able to grow your business at a high level. Again, thank you guys for hopping on this call. You guys have a great day.